Sucking on my own dick. Yeah, you know I'm sucking on my own dick. Sucking on my dick. Everybody's sucking their own dicks. Sucking on our own dicks. Everybody's sucking their own dicks. Sucking on our dicks. Yeah, you know I'm sucking on my penis.
Sucking on my dick. My
once
penis
again,
is food. You know
we're back.
I'm always coming
We are
quick.
back
In the
against
core.
against the best advice of so many who we respect so much. We are back.
You know what's funny? I think within the course of today, I became a coronavirus truther.
Go on.
I just did. No, actually, I go back and forth between thinking that it's fake and also thinking that I have. Have you read the new thing where it's like now what's happening in asymptomatic? Dude, people don't like when I post this in the chat, and I post them in all my chats. I'm just like every 20
You have
minutes.
You're in chats with people who've like forgotten who you are. Just you and a bunch of people from your high school.
Yeah.
You're like, guys, have you seen this on Infowars.com?
Not even as out there as Infowars, all right? I'm talking about, all those, like somebody yelled at me for posting something from metro.co.uk. But no, apparently the coronavirus is causing just like blood clots in people who are asymptomatic. Like you're asymptomatic, you're fine, and then a blood clot hits your brain and you die. And like doctors are like, we've seen a 40% increase in that in the past 2 weeks. And I'm like, I'm Googling like, what does a blood clot feel like? And it's like, well, you're gonna be tired, you're gonna lose feeling in your fingers. And I've been playing fucking Nintendo Switch for like the past 2 weeks.
Maybe I've had coronavirus for 3 years. If doctors are like, it appears one of the little known side effects of coronavirus is your dick stops working
Completely.
and you stop even wanting it to work. And I'm like, ooh, I gotta go get one of those tests.
You got a dick clot, dude. I'm positive.
My dick is all clot.
Your dick is nothing but clot.
My dick, actually, I've forgotten that I'm trans, and my dick is actually one giant clotted clitoris. And boys, that just rotten luck for
That's
me.
horrible luck.
What a damn circumstance I've landed in. The doctor told me that. I said, well, this is a real pickle. So yeah, what are your other truths?
I don't know.
Because I'm at a point. I'm ready. I believe whatever the last thing I heard was. I'm like Trump.
Dude,
You know?
did you see today he was talking about he thinks they should devise a way to inject like ammonia into people's lungs or something like that.
I love the way that he operates only on first drafts.
That's it.
And you gotta love it.
And he does it. He's so good at it.
He's the guy who gets caught cheating over and over again and always talks his way out of it.
Well, the thing is,
He's like, what? My dick in the pussy right now? Never.
it wouldn't. No, not
You must be sick.
Well, somebody retweeted this video of Trump saying like, it's impossible to ever, out of context, whoever knows what Trump is talking about, which made me nervous because.
The shower.
Oh, okay. I thought somebody was blowing into my ear. Like, I literally turned over this way to be like, "Hi, Jason."
We're recording this episode inside my shower.
Right. I fully understand and empathize with the way Trump's train of thought works. I'm right there with him the whole way. I'm not kidding. Every time somebody's like, what could he have possibly meant by this? I'm like, well, if you listen to the man, he's not good at he skips over a lot of a lot of the subjects of the sentences. You have to remember what he's referring to. It's like
I just had a thought, like
he's not good with prepositions.
when he did SNL, like what could those cue cards have said?
We talked about this. Apparently he doesn't he can read. Josh Greener brought this up. I think Josh said, I think that he needs glasses and he's just vain about it. So I think he has bad eyesight.
Yeah, but there's that. But I mean, like, the man doesn't go off a script. Like, it's not that he can't read the notes, but he does not care to perform the lines as they were written.
No, well, he does.
He's a big riffer.
He glances.
Yeah.
I think
He's got the gist.
I think the famous thing is there was a sketch that was supposed to end. They were at like a carnival, and he goes, "All right, let's go get a turkey leg." What he said was, "See you later, turkey leg," and then he like walked off.
Which honestly probably killed.
That's fucking hilarious.
If the president called me a turkey leg, I would feel so foolish.
Oh my god, dude! I would do a 21 gun salute right there. I would call up 20 of my boys.
Yeah, and have them all shoot me. I've been owned so bad by Daddy Trump.
Dude, all I'm saying is like everybody who's like he's bad at talking, I'm just like, no, I get it. That's how I talk.
He goes up there a big sputtery mess,
Yeah,
flailing and spiraling,
all I do
but somehow landing on his feet at the end.
do you understand why I have to stand the president? Because
I know. I've seen you at Flappers accidentally threaten to strand women out in the snow. I don't remember what the bit was about, but halfway through it just became about not allowing women indoors when it's cold.
That's right. And just like Trump, I stand by it.
Well, it's okay.
If
We'll,
I
we'll
said
never
it-
have to perform at Flappers again.
Are they still open? I'm so
I assume
curious.
they're like a Sonic now.
Well, they are like a Sonic, dude. They're doing the 30-second drive-by jokes. Do you see that?
No.
So when you get food from Flappers, when you get your comedy club food to go, it comes with a 30-second hygiene joke, which is way too long. Like that's 30, count to 30 in your head right now.
I want to just like circle the block, and when somebody stops and gets one of those, I go behind, just hold the horn down.
Yeah, dude.
I want a crazy taxi around Flappers.
I want to grab the nerdy version by his tie and drag him into my car.
Hell yeah, get one of their like stand-up comedy to go things, and then the comedian comes, you're like, oh yeah, we're inside. I'm assuming it's gonna be like back when I was a pizza boy. People really wanted you to be inside their homes for some reason.
Yeah, dude. Mm-hmm. I went up at some parties delivering Jimmy John's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And you were doing Postmates and stuff, right?
Oh no. So Postmates, yes, I wound up in some crazy houses, especially on Valentine's Day. No, but doing Jimmy John's back in Maryland, I got invited into like a party that I like hung out at for like 40 minutes. Honestly,
Quick flip your t-shirt inside out.
no, I left the fucking t-shirt on because they were like Jimmy John's is here, and I was like, what's up?
Okay, I remember
back
this kind of shitty job where you get
Yeah.
tipped in weed.
Yes. Oh my god. Got back on the road an hour later. Was just like so I still have like 3 hours left in the evening of work. And I'm just like, this is one of the last times I smoked weed. And I'm just like stoned on like Old County Road, just like, oh fuck. I have to get in and out of my car at least 20 more times.
Yeah, because like no one can get mad at me. I'm a sober man for more than 4 years. But the thing about drunk driving, it's like flying a plane, where like short of taking off and landing, everyone kind of feels like I could figure it out
Yeah.
if I had to, and you can.
Yeah, you parallel park perfectly, and then the camera and then the camera just pans over to like a car-shaped hole in the church. Like that's
A car-shaped hole in a crowd.
like
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that the Charleston guy, he wasn't alt-right. He was just partying.
he was.
He was having a fucking lit day.
It's like that.
He was turned up.
It's like that Denzel Washington movie Flight. Like he like takes the fucking steeple off that building, but he's like, "But Your Honor, I landed the plane. I saved lives. I saved all those people's lives."
Yeah, that guy, Charleston, that was the aviator moment.
Yes, dude. Yes.
I mean, that was
Yeah, they pull him out of the car. They're like, "What were you thinking?" He was like, "I was testing something."
I mean, that was a Dodge Challenger. You know that guy loved that car.
Oh, definitely.
Probably even after he did it, he was like, all right, my life is over, but if there's even a scratch on the hood, I'm going to lose my shit. There's fucking skin in the grill. God, I'm never going to get that out.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they caught him because he stopped to go through the cloister on his way home. It's like, they scratched the wax. Gotta.
Yeah, he got it to yell to him. He's like, your tooth chipped the hood of my car. Hey, who's gonna pay for this?
Hey, asshole!
I just had that swastika painted on there.
That would be so funny if it had been the General Lee. He looks back. He's like, "All right, even I can see this was a little much."
He's got her scalp on the side of the car. He's like, oh, I guess I traded a little paint there.
It would have been
She
funny
has
if it
the
was like how funny would it be if it was like a shitty car? Like if he just had a smart car, took out like one guy, just like the weakest guy.
Yeah, man.
He's just trying to like floor it, and it's like scraping that guy's skeleton against his car won't go.
Yeah, he takes out one guy's foot. I love that like the Dodge Challenger didn't get canceled after that. Today on YouTube, it forced me to watch a whole rap music video instead of an ad, like before my regular.
Yeah.
And like the kid in, and it was the first thing I thought of because the kid in it, like he just has like a gray Dodge Challenger, like that's fucking swag, and I'm just like, that's the Nazi car, right? That's
I mean, it's a good looking car.
sure, it's a good, but most other things get the Dodge. Well, we can't cancel the Dodge Challenger.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. They don't make the OJ car anymore.
They straight up do not make that. Granted, was an ugly car.
Yeah, that's true. If OJ had been driving a Stunner, that would have been a tricky call.
Right. Also, like at least the Dodge Challenger, like in that situation, morbid as it is, it was showing off its performance. You know what I mean? Like everything about the car held true.
Yeah, you know the Dodge execs were watching the tape like, well, gentlemen, this one could go either way. So I wouldn't put out a press statement too quick.
Just yet. Look at that. The Dodge Challenger cuts through a crowd like butter.
Yeah, hold on. Put the clip back. Vroom, listen to that purr.
As opposed to the OJ car, where it's like the car's like, that car won't even protect you from fucking police. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. How sick would it have been if OJ was driving like a Hummer 3? Can we get somebody to like... All right, Dylan Farr, if you're listening, I need you to edit the OJ tape so he's driving the Warthog from Halo.
Yeah. Edit it.
I wish that we made enough money from this podcast to just hire Dylan as like a tech guy. Like, he never does anything related to the show.
Dude, Dylan sent me a picture I didn't ask for at all. I'm gonna put it on when I put the second batch of shirt photos up. I'm gonna put it at the end.
Hell yeah! Oh,
It's,
yeah.
He seamlessly photoshopped the Columbine shooters wearing the Coward Era shirt on like the security cam footage from the day.
I think that was probably Daniel just being like, "Hey, Dylan, do this," and he's like on it.
Daniel has so many harebrained schemes lately.
Yeah, he's been making people call you the
The
creature.
creature.
Yeah.
He edited me into they were like it got obscure. He edited me onto the cover of like this old PC game from like the late 90s called Three Creatures. It looks kind of like that game Black and White or whatever, but it's just two little frog things and then a
You.
still of me from the short I was just in.
Yeah, and he's been hitting people up. He's like, "Hey, can you go in Nick's DMs and call him a creature real
Just
quick?"
tell Nick that he's a creature.
I'm like, "Yeah, I'll do that."
I was like Urban Dictionarying. Like, what the fuck does it mean to be a creature? I don't know. There's not. He seems to.
I assumed there was some context for this.
If there is, it's like. It's like level 5 Mexican shit. It's like, it is advanced Mexican tomfoolery.
All right, we got to figure out what. How do you say creature in Spanish? Maybe that'll give us a clue.
I have no idea.
Fuck! All right, we're foiled.
Well, I just don't know what a creature is.
I don't know. Creature and the Barn Dog sounds like a radio show though.
I don't
Like
like
a
that.
morning zoo.
Creature in the barn dog and
Yeah.
the creature or something.
Mhm.
It'll be barn dog and the creature. I feel
Barn
like.
Dog and the Creature probably.
Yeah, it's just like woof woof. We have our fucking sound bites.
Yeah, they're just like, yeah, yours are always like not fun sounding. Sound effects. Just
Also,
like,
it's
ugh.
it's not a soundboard. I'm actually sticking my fingers in my throat. Barn dog and the creature.
And I just have I have loose dogs in the studio, like giant mastiffs, like that fucking Irish dog that's like horse size.
Yes, dude.
I have those, and they are badly trained.
Yeah, they're chewing on the equipment.
Yeah. Yeah, we had to give them their own studio next door so that they can eat all the stuff.
The mastiff shit on my chest every day.
They're very intelligent. They've learned to hold us down.
And
while
shit on
while
us.
the other one shits on our chest. And honestly, day to day, some days I hate it. Some days I don't hate it that much, and they can tell, and they only do it once that day.
Only a little bit. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They wait until a day where I'm not in the mood at all.
To hold you down and shit on your chest. I would love to just still like do that's happening, but we still try to do like standard morning radio show like interviews with like porn stars. We call like club comics over the phone.
Like Abella Danger. Now, in what is the most number of guys you've been with in one? Oh God! And you never hear like a fun shitting sound effect.
Yeah.
You just hear like silence for like 20 seconds, and we're just like, oh God!
Oh.
Well, this bit was not as artistic as the well. I'll tell you that.
Oh, that's all right. We didn't even get to the part where Abella Danger fucks both of the dogs.
Well, I'm sorry.
And the dogs mock us.
I didn't mean to. Yeah, the dogs look dead.
The dog shit on us and immediately fuck Abella Danger.
Damn.
Barn dog and the creature.
I thought of Abella Danger because you were sending me those photos of that perhaps touched man who just goes to porn conventions.
Oh yeah.
I love guys who are like all in on porn stars.
Dude,
like not ashamed at all.
Not even that. I think the funniest thing about those, it blew up on Twitter today. The funniest thing about that photo set is he's not even stoked on the porn stars. Both photo sets, he's like, look how good I look in these pictures. He's like, I think this is the best I've ever looked in a photo.
Man, I miss it. It got ruined. Like I was following this guy for a while, and then too many people like start it. You know when an account starts to, it's the tipping point with too many ironic follows, and then they start to figure out that they're being bullied, and they stop.
Yeah.
There was this this South American guy, like some 23-year-old kid, who he would just Photoshop him,
Like followed this account.
yeah, like.
Yeah.
Just like hanging out with porn stars, like just like with his arm around them. But then it got to the point where he's like, what if we were in Harry Potter? What if we were in Batman? The way I found this account is I was just like on a porn star's Twitter. Because, she was new. She didn't have that many videos out. So I
Right.
was trying to see what she had coming up. And I think it was Elsa Jean. And then in the comments, his thing was he would make these and then he would tweet them at the girls,
Right.
like thinking they would like them, I guess.
Right. I feel like porn stars throw those guys a bone though.
Yeah, no. Elsa Jean, bless her heart, retweeted this guy. And that's how I saw it. Retweeted this guy, turning her into Poison Ivy.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
I feel like if you're a porn star, your like scale for what's like weird male behavior has got to be so wildly like just
Yep.
worn down.
Well, what's also crazy is like some of them are even really well, I'm painting with broad strokes here, but there used to be this YouTube channel called Simple Pickup that I didn't watch it. It's a really well, I did watch it, but it's like a cringe thing. I wasn't like I was never into pickup at any point, unlike some people in the room. I gotta defend myself here.
All I'll say is when I was 23, I read the game and I started getting laid.
There's no
Now, was this...
was there some correlation? Nobody can say.
Now, I think the explanation would be believing you have a system is going to give you the confidence to succeed, even if the system is retarded.
Anyway, yeah, you never get into like the fuzzy dice hats or whatever, did you? Like the
I mean, I wore cowboy boots for 5
oh
years.
yeah,
Nick.
you're right. That's better though than like when you watch like
You're just like, I should dress like a magician, I think. You know who women love to fuck is goth jugglers.
Chris Angel, Christopher Angel.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Women, every woman, your grandmother, teen girls, they all want to fuck Chris Angel.
and they can't help themselves.
Yeah. That is the ideal man. Women want to fuck Chris Angel, the guy from Him. Bam, I guess.
Bam.
And that's about it.
But I would watch this pickup channel, and there were these videos of this guy. I think his name was Kong or something, and he would do interviews with porn stars where he would just like abruptly, like through the power of pickup, I guess this could have been scripted, but it didn't seem like it. He would just start like sucking on their asses and then like making it like there was one where he was like in bed with a porn star and he was just interviewing her, and then he just like leans in. He like, well, no, he kind of pathetically asks her for a kiss. She's like, "Do you want a kiss?" He's like, "Yeah." And she goes, "Okay, come here." And then they like actually she goes in for what's going to be a peck. He starts making out with her, holds her there, and then she like gets into it. And it's like, what the fuck is this? it's like,
Hey, I have a pitch for a web series. All right. You know the Me Too movement? Yeah. I'm going to do that.
Start the Me Too movement.
It's like, well, it's a bold pitch. I'll give you that.
But I feel like I see that too when you watch these, like, dude, I'll go down a rabbit hole of like just autistic guys with a professional camera setup at AVN.
Oh, yeah. The stuff that's like not 100% porn on Pornhub.
On YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. On Pornhub
But on
too.
Pornhub, like, just the Pornhub content is wild.
Fucking weird, dude. Like, no, but if you watch some of this shit on YouTube, I have some favorite, because like I really get off on that fucking cringe of just like awkward ass dudes at fucking booths, like kind of like moping around, like kicking rocks for like a crumb of pussy. And then the porn stars just straight up like they like straight up do it.
They're all dressed like Master Roshi for some reason. Guy. Like a big Hawaiian shirt and a lanyard.
Yeah. It just makes me, but I'm worried for the girls, dude. I gotta get those girls out of there.
I gotta assume that they have some handlers in there. You know?
Oh yeah, I guess they would. Huh?
Yeah, there's gotta be like, because the one picture he sent me, there's this black guy in a suit, like in the background. He looks like he's Secret Service. That's gonna be a sick job, just pussy Secret Service.
He's ready to shoot anybody in the head.
That would be sick if like his coat falls open. He has like a gold Desert Eagle, just like a way unnecessary gun.
Yeah, I just like.
Or it'd be sick if like he just has two sighs.
It's just so wild to be a dude who's like that nerdy, like, and pose holding whoever the fuck it was, like you're fucking them, like from behind.
I mean, to me, like these guys are obviously like fucking weird, shy losers. To me, like getting the nut to go to a porn convention seems so much harder than like talking to a girl.
Definitely. Except I think that they're already convinced that like these people are like, they have like relationships with these people. I think they consume porn on a level that like I don't understand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I've been watching a lot of porn in quarantine.
I've been watching very little.
I mean, I've been using it supplementarily.
Yeah. You know, it's like in the cereal commercial where like there's the bowl of cereal and then you have like the bacon and the fruit, the milk and juice. It's like you need a little bit of everything.
And yeah, and sometimes the girl that you're on the phone with is like, what kind of cereal are you eating? And you're like, you don't want to know what kind of cereal I'm eating. It's Kix. You're not going to like it. She's like, well, just let me just send it to me so I can just see if I like it. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah. And you send her like the fucked up bag of cereal.
Yeah.
like the bottom shelf, but it's not even. It's like one that it's like, Nick, how did you even get like you have like eggnog flavored like Cinnamon Toast Crunch? It's like, how did you even get that in season?
I'm just like, I don't think this is. It's just cereal by itself. There's not even any marshmallows in the cereal. I don't think that you like just a cereal by itself. If you know, I don't think that you like cereal solo. I would, if I had to guess. You're not really into that. You're not going to want to
If
watch
I had
this.
to guess, look, we all love Lucky Charms, but you don't strike me as a zoomed in on only the hat marshmallow type of girl.
Yeah, exactly.
You seem like you like a nice balanced bowl, and
Right.
I don't think we need to share my breakfast.
It's webcam footage of just cereal, okay? No other breakfast comes in. There's no banana. There's no nothing.
I feel like I only am half on the same page.
I just mean, you don't understand what I'm saying. I was on the. I gotta be careful. I can't really talk about this because she got really mad the last time I did this.
Well, then be careful.
I'm being careful.
All right, I'll let you drive.
Yeah. Basically, all it is like, you know, it's like you're watching something to help you jerk off, and she's like, I want to watch what you're watching, and you're like, it's just a girl on a webcam, and you don't like girls, and she's like, well, I want to. Oh, I don't like them. She's gonna be so mad at me. God damn it.
So in this dream that you had,
She did not like the first time I did this.
then why did you do this again?
Because I'm just my fatal flaw is honesty.
Damn, I never even thought of watching porn during.
Yeah, well, we've only done it a couple times. Normally the phone sex is
Yeah.
it's great.
I don't think that I would do that. This doesn't appeal to me. I did this is embarrassing. Whatever. I'll just fucking say this.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Yeah, all right. Though I don't think that this is gonna make her mad. But so the girl I'm dating, she sometimes will send me a nice photo for me to enjoy, and I haven't seen her in like a month, almost, like more than a month, like probably close to 2 months, because I fucking go to work every day and am around people who are like probably going out after work to hang out.
Oh yeah.
Like hang out with friends and stuff, and like she's working from home, so she's safe, and I don't want to like get coronavirus at my stupid job that won't let me work from home.
You can't clot your bay up, dude.
Yeah, you can't clot up your damn bay.
Oh my god.
Bays hate to be filled with clots. So I thought, like, all right, well, maybe I'll send her a picture or two. And you know me, I love projects. So, smash cut to me, tripod.
No.
I didn't get the lights out. I did it Dogma 95. But I was like, adjusting the shade to the right. And I do like a photo set. But like, I'm trying to stay hard. I'm going soft in between every photo as I'm like adjusting the frame.
So she's getting full body nudes of you just like standing like Napoleon or something
with no head. Yeah, I said it's like the it's like the photo poly. Yeah, I learned a valuable lesson in my past that when you give girls photos of you with your dick in them and your face, when you break up, guess who has every photo of your dick that's ever existed with your face in it?
with proof that it's yours.
It's the person who hates you the most on earth.
I mean,
What a...
Brendan, your real problem is you have an incredibly identifiable body.
It's true. Yeah, I was saying that the other day too, because like even I'm like, all right, I crop my face out. It's gonna be like, all right, well, who with Brendan's exact proportions is jerking off in front of that giant Grateful Dead tapestry? Who could that possibly be? I know so many Wario-shaped men who love jam bands.
So they're photos of you like mid jerk off.
Some
They're
of them.
photos.
So it starts with me.
What shutter speed are you using?
Just an iPhone. That would have been funny if I had a DSLR.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I only do this film. so I start with just jeans because I figured, like, yeah, right, it is so fucking gay. So it's just jeans.
Oh, it's a whole.
Yeah, I think I sent her 12 photos. So it starts with like just jeans. Then it's like me with like letting the pubes kind of poke out.
I'm imagining like I want to like flip book these photos.
It would be funny to do that,
Wait a minute,
but
wait
with
a-
all the rejects in there.
Wait, you're teasing? You're doing seductive pube teases?
Yes.
Why are you even bothering sending her a photo of just you in jeans?
Because the plan was like text them like a minute or so apart.
Why is that the plan?
Look, that was my plan. I don't know what to tell you.
Because I feel like all that would do would build dread.
It really did, which is why I abandoned that plan, sent them all at once, and let me tell you, in between doing that and her replying, what suspense?
Yeah, Brendan, this is such a bad idea.
Like Hitchcock would be impressed.
I'm imagining Jaws music like, as your pubes start to come out.
As I sent that, I was like. It would destroy me, but it would be so funny if she never texted me again.
Because all I would think, if I started getting photos in sequence of your jeans and then your jeans slowly being unzipped and then the pubes coming out, I'd be like, oh God, I really hope his dick is at the end of these. I
I pull my pants down and I pull out a gun.
I really hope there's not a Shyamalan-esque twist.
I just start cutting my chest. But yeah, so I was jerking off. I had porn playing.
Was that in the frame?
No, not in the frame
Okay.
because the camera was here.
Okay.
I was doing this exactly where you're sitting.
Great. On this chair?
No, not on the chair. I was standing.
I think you said yes and you caught yourself.
No, I'll show you the pictures.
No.
as proof.
That's okay.
So I'm standing and I had a towel here. And I was trying to
Were you trying to...
I was trying. So at the very end, I'm nude. I've gotten some of my ass, which was a big risk for me because my ass is nothing to write home about. I'll tell you that much. So I'm standing here, and the plan was like I don't know why I thought this, but I'm not used to somebody being receptive to images of my dick and ass, or even requesting them. That's new
Right.
to me. So I really just decided to go whole hog, and I was like, and maybe at the end I'll have a video of me coming. So I'm standing here jacking
Oh, yeah?
off, and I'm filming myself jacking off. So I had porn on, but I also had headphones on because I need to hear the porn. But I didn't want. I didn't want like the headphone cord to be in the shot. So I'm jerking off with one hand. With the other hand, I'm holding the headphone cord like above me so that it doesn't go in the frame.
Brendan.
And just my arm is like tired and shaking. My knees are buckling.
Brendan, you made your own e-fucked video.
I made my own fucked video. So the thing is, like, by the end, I'm so sweaty. The porn has ended. That all I did was just film myself giving up. So
Oh my God, dude.
I'm like, I gotta delete that immediately.
So she didn't get that one at least, right?
No, I didn't send her the one of me just me jerking off for 5 minutes and just kept growing more sweaty and desperate until
God, dude.
I just stop and I even like
That's like a coke jerk off. I know that jerk off.
yeah, that's how basically sexually I operate as if I have a huge cocaine problem even though I've never done it.
Yeah, that's uppers jerking off for sure. It's like when you're on your fifth coom and you're like, I know there's more in there. You're like an oil tycoon. You're like,
Yeah. The coom basically like me with like anything of laundry detergent I've ever bought has been used at least 5 additional times after it was empty.
you're banging your dick on the side of the washing machine, trying to get cum out of it.
I'm cutting off the tip. Just filling it with water.
You're rolling your dick like a toothpaste tube.
I just imagine it like sometimes people will go on like they'll go on like Fallon and like play a blooper from their new movie instead of the scene. Everyone
Right.
laughs. It's like, no, I understand that you made a beat off tape, and I'm like, well, Jimmy, let me tell you a little bit about that. I'm like, let's just say sometimes when you're making a movie, things don't go exactly as you plan. And he's like, I think I can see where this is going.
Jimmy Fallon's be like, you didn't come at all? Oh my God. He didn't come at all. Well,
It's that, but the audience reacts realistically, where they're
Yeah.
like completely like horrified and want to like want their. I mean, I guess you don't pay to watch it, but
no.
they want to leave.
They want money
They're demanding money.
from you personally.
Everybody lines up, and I hand them each $10.
And then when they're all gone, you're like, jokes on them. That's part of it for me.
And then Jimmy's like,
God, he's crazy. The Roots fucking. Questlove's like, man, that beat off tastes nasty.
we zoom out, and all the cameras are off.
Man, that beat off tape was fucking disgusting. What the fuck is wrong with you, Jimmy Fallon? This man ain't even in show business. The Roots are shocked and appalled that Jimmy Fallon would invite a civilian onto the Tonight Show who is known for nothing before this moment.
I go on a different talk show the next week, and my credit is that you've seen him on the Tonight Show.
Yeah. Yeah, they do the thing where like they do it on Kimmel where like Kimmel it's actually scripted. Kimmel acts like it's a fucking thing. Like they show the beat off tape again, but the little Mexican guy that they have like walks in. Oh my God, Jorge! You guys didn't tell me that you knew each other, Jorge. The audience fucking loves it.
They love it.
It's
And
like
then
a big scripted.
it cuts back from the video, and I'm just like beating off with 2 feet, just like my thumb and my index.
No, you just like.
But this time I'm crushing. Then just zoom back. You're in the back of the auditorium with a rifle, and as soon as the segment's done, you lower it, and you're like, "All right, everybody can go." And I'm like, "Thanks, everybody. Thanks for cooperating." And everyone's just shaking, starts calling their loved ones.
We do the whole late night circuit like that.
Just showing up and threatening people.
Seth Meyers does the whole bit with tears in his eyes.
We walk into the studio for Samantha Bee, just see the look on her face. We're like, I'm sorry, I don't even know what we were thinking.
I like to imagine like,
we just shake Letterman out of bed.
Lily Singh refuses to show it, and I shoot her from the back of the auditorium. And then you're just on the couch like, I believe we were going to show a tape. No, and nobody can stop us.
We do one like Max Headroom. Just in the middle of like the coronavirus press conference. It's Trump talking for 25 minutes, and then when he gives Fauci his 30 seconds, then we interrupt this broadcast.
We hard cut to you not coming.
we do all kinds of different like meme edits.
Yeah.
Barn dog jerking it, but everything's blurry except his dick.
Great. Barn dog jerking it for 10 hours looped. Barn dog.
And when you watch it, you're like, this doesn't seem looped. I'm like, yeah, it's the raw footage. Totally have to get clicks.
Barn dog jerking it, but every moment that he doesn't come, it speeds up. Barn dog jerking it, but it's All Star by Smash Mouth.
I'm just jacking in rhythm to the melody.
It'd be so funny if like it was such a meme that like the next alt right movement just used you as their symbol. Like you're the next Pepe. It's just a bunch of dudes with your sweaty face as their avatar.
It's just me trying to come. They're like, that is how it feels to be a white man. Well, I think I don't think it was the anecdote that would have bothered her as much as all that afterwards.
That's okay. It wasn't about her.
No, it wasn't. She had very little to do with that anecdote.
Yeah. That's
I'm so sorry.
the real story is so stupid. Like, why would you? Brendan, just go into the bathroom, take a mirror selfie with your dick hard. It looks
No. That's the reason I had the porn on. Is every time I would stop to like hit the timer again, my dick would go soft. It's also standing is rough.
Yeah.
Like being hard while standing, that's not how the blood wants to go.
What are you talking about?
And I usually jerk off on my back. How do you do it?
But to be hard while standing is like physically taxing on you.
I think so.
Do you have less blood than most people? Or is it, or maybe it's clotted up?
It's probably all clotted up.
You have enough blood in your
They're
body.
going to find out that I was the AIDS monkey for Corona. They're like, well, we thought it came from bats, but it appears that Brendan Crick has more bat DNA than 99% of the population.
Oh, that would make a lot of sense. Mm-hmm. That would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, I guess so, because, I mean, I have kind of like a squat, round middle.
Yeah.
You know, for a guy my size, I'd like to think my arms are kind of thick.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think you would do
Like
well.
wings.
You yearn to be in a cave.
I do love a
You
cave.
love a cave and the warmth of a natural fire. Bats don't light fires. Never mind. I don't know why I said that.
I yearn to own a barn. I talk all the time about wanting a barn.
You do love retreating upwards when things get a little too...
Yeah.
when there's too much activity. You know, like-
I love to ascend stairs at a sign of trouble.
I feel like you probably... dip in and out of pools at night. Just for a second.
Yeah.
Got what I needed to get. Mm-hmm. It's wet in there.
I just dip my little footsies in.
Dude, a bat attacked my hair one time when I was in a swimming pool. We would do night swimming at the community pool, and a fucking bat attacked me.
Well, that's probably when you got it.
Corona? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you're right. I think we've both been patient zero for like the last 10 years.
Yeah. I mean, truthfully, I really regret the Chinese tour that we did for Coward Hour. When we taught all those Chinese people how to eat bat.
Right.
And told them it was an American custom.
Right.
And they're
They
like,
said
well,
if you-
that sounds disgusting, but I trust these guys.
I said, look, if you want to be superpower number one, you need to get this in every wet market in the country right now. And you dare clean those fucking things. All right?
Yeah. Look, if you want to be strong.
If you want to be Stars and Stripes number one, get munching on those wings. Mm-hmm. No, it doesn't taste good. It's not supposed to be enjoyable to eat the bat. We don't eat the bat.
It's like vegetables.
Right. We don't eat the bat because we like to eat the bat. We eat the bat because it makes you spiritually, it gives you moral fortitude.
I play them the video of me jerking off, and I'm like, this is me before I started
the
eating bat.
Yeah.
And they're like, do you have a video of you after?
No, you're like, no,
No.
since the bat, I don't even try to jerk off.
And they're like,
I quickly realized the error of my ways.
and they're like, okay, I don't completely follow, but oh, okay. I think we should get a lot of credit for not doing the voices at all in that bit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean,
All right.
all right, we okay.
Redacted.
Redacted, big time. Well, I said a name I wasn't allowed to say.
Yeah. Well,
But yeah, Brett, just take the next time you're sending the dick pic, just stand in front of the mirror with your dick hard, so you can see, so that you can see your body, because it's a dick by itself is doing nobody any favors. It's not doing any favors for her. It's not doing any favors for you.
yeah, my dick really shines in a context.
Yeah,
Because here's the thing. My dick is not big, but I am also not big. So when you see my dick on me, you're like, that might be a big dick, and you're wrong.
right.
But you might think that for as long as it takes for you to be in too deep.
Do they think that it's a big dick or just a normal dick? It probably looks like a normal dick.
They look at it and they're probably like, I think that dick and that guy are probably both normal sized.
Oh, absolutely not.
And that's when I pull the rug out from under them.
Greet them for the first time, apparently. Yeah, I feel I'm so much happier with my dick every time I see it in the context of like a full length mirror. Looking down at my dick, I go, "Who the fuck would want this thing?"
Yeah,
But I guess people tell me that's a bad angle.
I guess so. I mean, it's not an angle that the woman's ever going to see, certainly.
Definitely not. My dick looks up at me, so no, I'm not kidding.
So it's saying hello. It's greeting you.
It curves up, so the length does not look good because it's hiding a lot of it.
So it's you have a crook.
No, not that extreme. My dick curves a little bit. So like my dick goes up like at an angle basically when I get hard. But don't worry.
Like Dilbert's tie.
No. Not like Dilbert's tie.
No?
No.
Because you really seemed like you had to formulate an argument.
I don't think it's like Dilbert's tie. I'm thinking about Dilbert's tie. Dilbert's the hook on Dilbert's tie is too severe.
Uh-huh.
That would be like, although that would be great for getting other guys cum out of girls' pussies.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm very interested in.
Yeah. I mean, that's the reason that women don't want to circumcised. Is because, or why women want to circumcised is because the foreskin helps in plunging other men's cum out of them, and women want us cucked.
Right. Bays love to show up with their pussies already full of cum.
Yeah, and they're like, your move.
Yeah, well, they don't even see you get in there. You're like, oh man. Did you get cummed in by 5 guys before you came over?
She's like, I don't know. Did I?
What does it feel like?
6 guys.
6 guys. like,
Well,
what? She's
maybe
like-
remember to take the trash cans out.
She's like, you better get their cum out fast if you don't want to raise one of their children.
Oh.
God damn it. Wish I had my damn foreskin back. I hate the female conspiracy, dude.
Whatever that may be, I suppose I agree.
Taking our foreskins and then getting cummed in by a bunch of guys and we can't even do nothing about it. And it's
Yeah, that holds water, I guess.
it completely holds right. They're pitting us against each other.
Yeah. But how do the... I mean, like all theories, I judge this based on how the Clintons fit into it. So tell me how the Clintons and Bill Gates factor into this.
Well, that's interesting.
Does Bill Gates support circumcision?
From how interested he is in the goings on in Africa, male circumcision, I don't know. I would be willing to bet money he has a vested interest in female genital mutilation. I'm pretty sure.
Follow the money, people.
He probably loves female circumcision. I feel like he might have introduced it to the region. Yeah.
Well, you heard it here first.
You heard it here. You heard it only here.
Yeah, you heard it here and nowhere else.
You heard it here first and only here.
Oh man. Yeah, I've been having this. I've been getting really bad sleep recently, and the reason is because every night before I go to, so I set the time that I'm going to go to bed, and then I lay down, and just as I close my eyes and I'm about to drift off, I grab my phone and turn it on at full brightness, and I read coronavirus news.
Oh, yes.
For an hour at least.
Yes, dude. We have no idea what this disease does.
Every day, it's like the story's breaking.
They are they don't know. Antibodies don't work. Antibodies don't work at all.
Yeah.
The death rate is somewhere around like 8%. Like that's the mortality rate. It's straight up like I read this article where it was like, yeah, we're getting patients in whose oxygen levels are so low that they should be unconscious or dead, and they're like on their phones. And doctors are straight up just like, they're like, I don't know what to make of that. They're like we have no idea what that means.
Yeah, I mean, and there's so much conflicting information. Like my coworkers and I, like first of all, it was bad enough when people couldn't decide if masks worked or not.
Right.
Which
They definitely work.
yeah, I mean they 100% work. Or why would they lie to us that they don't work to try to like hoard them?
Yeah. Well, I mean, here the mask situation is fucked up.
Yeah.
Also, I understand like
No,
why.
yeah, like I mean, I have masks that I bought a year ago because I'm a crazy person,
Right.
And I was right.
Yeah.
But
the dude at my because I've been forced to go back to work, and the dude who runs the corner store by my job has a box of masks, and I was like, I mean, he already poached it, so I might as well just fucking buy some. You know. But yeah, so if masks didn't stop you from getting infected, then why was it important for healthcare workers to wear them? Right?
yeah, I mean I mean this isn't like a hot take or anything, but they knew the supply was low, so they lied and they said that they don't work so that the public wouldn't try to buy them.
Right.
So what else are they lying to us about?
Oh, so much, dude.
Yeah.
So I mean, like the lie, the initial lie was fucking that only affects people who are like that they're if you get it and you're asymptomatic, there are no side effects. Most young people will be fine. Now they're finding that people who are asymptomatic for like a week and a half and then just like randomly die from like a blood clot in their brain. Did you see, dude? It attacks the liver in such a crazy way that 2 Chinese doctors who were infected with it, like their skin turned black from like liver damage.
Jesus.
Did I not send you that article?
You did, but I didn't. You always send Apple News links, and
Oh.
I can't open them without downloading that app.
Oh, okay. Well, this was on the New York Post.
Uh-huh.
One of the greatest papers of all time. I love the Post. Oh my, it's the most honest paper in the world. No, really, I love the Post. I can't get enough of the Post. Because Ben Avery tweeted, it was that clip from Goodfellas when De Niro's deciding that he's going to kill Billy Batts or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And he tweeted me realizing that if I get COVID, I get an N pass. And so I just sent him the pictures of the blackened doctors. Like, checks out.
It checks out, folks.
Completely checks out.
Have you seen the shit about like the feds show up and commandeer mask shipments from hospitals?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's insane.
And then they're being rerouted to like a company that Jared Kushner started like a month ago, right?
Yeah,
Sick.
that taxpayer money funded the like relief money founded that company that is tied to Jared Kushner that is stealing masks that hospitals paid for. Like hospitals have started arranging secret flights out of China with the masks,
Yeah, dude.
or having like armed police escort the masks. 'Cause they don't know when the fucking feds are going to just like raid the hospital of masks.
This is where in the fact that it's taxpayer money that's like funding this is where like look, libertarians are actually like taxation is theft, especially when they use it for shit like this, like bailing out corporations or you know shady fucking dealings with federal agents seizing hospital gear.
Seizing hospital gear to be sold privately.
Right. So
To be given to a company to fucking auction off to states.
So in that case, taxation is absolutely theft, but that is not. But like libertarians are mad that like they're mad about like roads, basically. They're mad at like road work. They're mad at like expanding social programs. It's like I don't understand like how everybody on both sides isn't furious at like what is being done with our money. You know what I mean? Like how the fuck do you why do you want to do this instead of like fucking expand unemployment?
It's fucking nuts.
It sucks.
And it makes me so mad. Like working in a bank, like the whole the stimulus loans for small businesses. People call and I mean, the place I work, we don't do that we don't do business lending at all. We only do personal loans, so we can't help them. So that makes them really mad. And then they're like, well, where should I go for the loan? And I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't really have any great suggestions, but I know that the bigger banks, like the larger commercial banks, are doing those loans. They're offering them. And they're like, yeah, but I support credit unions, and none of them are offering it. And those big banks are saying that you have to have already been a customer in order to qualify for that loan. And it's like, well, yeah, it was a shitty bill, and you weren't supposed to get the money. But the people who designed it didn't want you to get it.
Did it on purpose, dude.
Yeah, they did it so that Wells Fargo... And I mean, as someone who processes loans for a living, if somebody wants to do a loan for a Tesla and then someone else has a Toyota Camry and I get assigned both loans, I'm going to do the Tesla first because it's the exact same amount of work for way more profit.
Right.
So the banks just did that. They're like, oh, all right, so we'll do Shake Shack first.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And then all right, so we did all the big fish first, and now none of these little companies get fucking anything.
Yeah.
And then these companies that got the money are trying to be like, yeah, but can't we use it for stuff other than payroll? Because they already like laid off the workers.
Right. And some of them are using a lot of them are using it for stuff other than payroll.
Mm-hmm. And it really makes me want to kill Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, dude. We need to kill Jeff Bezos. We need to kill Bill Gates. Should we not be saying this on mic?
I would fucking love to get martyred.
I would. I straight up I fucking hate these people so much.
I can't wait to get droned. Fucking drone me, bitch.
I've been really like whipped into like a fury about it to the point where like I can't even like with my. I was like having a FaceTime with my family. And I just started going off about how like the world is ending and like let me tell you what your family doesn't want to hear from their son in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
They do not want to hear about the Bilderberg Society, and they do not want to hear.
Yeah, they do not want to hear about Bohemian Grove.
My dad hates to hear about Bohemian Grove.
Have you heard that? I just read a Nixon quote about Bohemian Grove. Do you know this?
I think I know what one you're talking about.
Yeah. And no one can get mad at me because I'm quoting someone. Someone asked Nixon in an interview about Bohemian Grove, and he said, I go there sometimes. It's the faggiest place I've ever seen.
Yeah, dude. Yo, what about that fucking article that I sent you of all those scientists at CERN, the place where they have the Hadron Collider? CERN. So there's like this video of them performing a satanic blood sacrifice and like a woman being like sacrificed in front of an altar of like an Indian god or whatever. And everybody's in black robes. And so like that video got leaked. It's on the grounds of the facility. And CERN's official stance was that was a bunch of our scientists. They were playing a prank and it went simply too far.
Yeah, are you sure that Doom isn't happening?
It's like...
that sounds a lot like the video game Doom.
Dude, it's like, okay, can we talk to the woman?
Maybe that's what Nixon meant. This was back when they thought gay people were Satanists. So he's like, man, this shit is fucking gay.
This is gay, dude. A pentagram just looks like a blown out asshole.
Yeah, he's watching Cthulhu climb out of a summoning circle, and he's like, fucking fairies.
This is sissy shit, dude. But dude, with this CERN,
I'm gonna go fuck a boy. This is gay.
But with this CERN shit, it's like, dude, the video is crazy. It doesn't look fake, and they have the official stance is just it was a prank. They will not elaborate on it. It's like, can we talk to the girl that they sacrificed? Like, where's she?
Yeah, who was that?
What the fuck?
Oh, she can't answer the phone. Well, she's busy, you know.
It is just so funny how like they can't. I guess it's like in the age of the internet, this shit is just bursting at the seams.
But the thing is, then there is shit that they can get rid of. Like the fucking Spielberg video we talk about all the time.
Yeah, that video is... It's really weird that that's gone.
I've been trying to, like, de-algorithm my digital life. Like, everything... Like, I've gotten rid of Safari. It's just Firefox on my phone. I have you ever use Proton Mail?
No.
It's email where the way that their technology works, their selling point is like we are incapable of reading your email even if we wanted to.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So it's like encrypted?
So it can't get, because I'll notice shit like fucking like we got to get out of these fucking Facebook group chats, dude, because stuff we'll talk about in the chat shows up in ads.
Yep.
It's like we can't be doing this.
Yeah, I yeah. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hate when like fucking like Bing searches or Google searches will like show up in my on that Wish app on fucking Facebook.
Yeah, that shit sucks. But I mean, Bing, I've been using Bing just because when you search for the same thing, Bing will show you the wild shit that Google won't.
Bing will tell you about the pedophiles.
Yeah.
Bing is cool, dude.
That is my favorite thing to do is Google any celebrity pedophile and look at the Google versus the Bing.
Yeah, and Bing is like, sure, he's a pedophile.
The Virgin Google Tom Hanks.
The Chad Bing.
Yeah, the Chad Bing Tom Hanks pedophile.
Yeah, you Google Tom Hanks pedophile, and Google's like, that's ridiculous. And you Bing, and Bing's like, I think I heard something about that.
Yeah. You Google Tom Hanks pedophile, and it's like, oh, do you mean this interview where someone asked Tom Hanks, are pedophiles bad? And he said, absolutely. And then Bing is like, oh, did you want these gifs of Tom Hanks spreading a boy's asshole? And honestly, you know, as a reasonable man, I'm like, there's got to be some middle ground here. I don't need everything. Well, let me go ask Jeeves.
What does Jeeves have to say about Tom Hanks? But then that's when you realize that Jeeves is like personal friends with Tom Hanks, and you're like, I gotta get the fuck away from Jeeves.
Yeah, you're
dude.
like, Jeeves is a butler.
I'm pretty sure.
Jeeves has seen some shit.
I'm pretty sure Jeeves is on the flight logs for sure.
A lot of people don't know this, but the orgy scene in Eyes Wide Shut, a cut scene is the camera pans to the side, and Jeeves is there, and he says, "Champagne, sir. Towel for your cum, sir." And mightn't I wipe off the lady's tits, my lord?
Jeeves has a tray of children's foreskin like hors d'oeuvres. Just like, feeling a bit peckish, sir?
He's like, oh, pre-peeled. I prefer to peel my own. Come on, I want the clam with the shell.
They have a bunch of. I like to imagine they have a bunch of little boys in the tank like lobsters, just tied up.
They're all there with like, yeah, they have a little boy habitat. They have like Dunkaroos and a Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, fuck.
Like they don't quite nail it.
Oh fuck.
It's just like a whoopee cushion. Have fun, boys.
Yeah. What is it? What's something that boisterous boys love? Probably pranks and a joke book.
Ooh, and play one of those rock and roll bands like Guns N' Roses. One of those rude bands.
So it's just the boys with a whoopee cushion, a joke book, Guns N' Roses cranked in the cave, and they're all just
Yeah, it's a joke book. And give them a joke book with swag.
give them a joke book. We're not monsters, are we? And the boys are just crying. They're just wailing with blood coming out of their ears.
They don't even know what's gonna happen.
No.
They're so mad.
Oh fuck.
There's like one piece of chalk.
If I were you, I would get in as many games of hopscotch as I could.
And then the claw comes down.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just giving
Ooh,
away.
we need to reduce the sensitivity on the claw. Some of the soft spot hasn't closed yet.
Oh fuck.
Just there's a lot of spillage.
Yeah, dude, they're giving away babies at like carnival games in the mansion. Just
Yeah,
like-
yeah. You know, how sometimes you open a carton of eggs, you gotta switch them around because one of them broke.
yeah. That's what the boys.
Look, all I'm saying is it's a mess in there.
It's because somebody dropped that carton of boys. Oh my fucking god!
This is gonna be too far. And like eggs, they're like, they look and they're all brown. They're like free range. Oh, nice.
Nice, cool. Fuck.
Damn. I feel like I should cancel myself for that one.
I mean, the worst riff would have been if you went, if it was brown eggs and you went, oh, I hate caged. I can't stand inhumane eggs.
Jesus Christ.
This has been one of the more controversial ones, I think. Quarantine is
Yeah.
absolutely getting to us.
We've gotten like way more leftist, but then also just abominable.
Completely. Well, nothing matters. Like, I've
Yeah.
never felt more apocalyptic in my worldview.
Mm-hmm.
We're just like, yeah, who gives a fuck, dude? I'm going to say no words.
Man. I'm just looking at plots of land in Lancaster County.
To be buried? A final resting place, perhaps?
Okay, so I go on Zillow sometimes and I'll just search for like what's the cheapest plot of land. Because I mean, the way I figure is I'm like,
It's good to know.
the way I figure is like things get too crazy. I can buy some land, dig a well for 10 grand. Not dig it myself, but
Sure.
I looked into it. A well is like 3 to 10 grand, depending on what you do.
Nice.
Start a nice garden for myself. Get a trailer. Just grow some food. Get some
Yeah.
chickens. It'll be fine. And while I was doing that, I found this. It was a plot of land for $1,000 in the city of Harrisburg,
Oh, shit.
and I was like, "Why? What happened on this land?
Well, why?
I don't know."
Oh, my God.
It's just like it's a vacant lot. It's $1,000. I'm like, look, I shouldn't be able. Like, I could do that now. Tell me why I'm not going to do this.
There's just Indian bones on top of the land. Like, they're not even buried.
Yeah.
You get there, you talk to them, you're like, did anybody, like, why didn't you move these? He's like, oh, we tried. Do whatever you want, but those bones are going to be right there.
I show up in the. Oh yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
The real estate agent's like, and here we are, and they just pull out like an AK-47 and like kill like a 25 homeless people. And they're like, here's the keys to what? Well, you'll see.
Yeah.
You'll figure out what the keys are for. Wink, wink.
The gun comes with the land. He just shoves the gun into your arms. Mm-hmm. He's like, okay, get cleaning.
Yeah. He hands me the broom or the gun, and then he's like, hold on one second. He goes out to his car and he comes back and like thrusts a broom hard into my hands. He's like, hey, don't fuck this up like the last guy. Drives away very fast. He gets into a cop car. Drives away, and you're like, was that a cop?
Oh, I'm fucked. He just gestures to all that, like the 25 dead homeless people. He's like, I'll tell you what, throw those in with the keys. Mm-hmm. Just
I
like-
show up with a check for $1,000 and he hands me a check for $1,000. He's like, oh, you misunderstood. That's how you want to call it?
Let's call it.
All right. I think we're sold out of t-shirts.
Shirts are gone. Try to go there. The page doesn't exist anymore.
But
Yeah, we have buttons.
yeah, we have buttons. Please buy if you're out of masks, you need a cloth mask. Buy some from the Hard Times. They're working very hard on them and donating a ton.
Yeah. You might even be able to get. You might still be able to get a Coward Hour mask.
Yeah, you might.
I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah, and Yeah, I don't think we have any plugs. Nick, you have any
No.
shows coming up?
No, and neither does anybody else.
Neither does anybody else.
Can I tell you how happy I am?
Yeah. Just pick anyone's calendar. Guess who has the same dates?
Bill Burr.
Yeah, we have the same calendar as Bill Burr.
We have the same for probably for the next. Dude, I wonder how many like big comedians are about to like be. Well, I guess they all make money from podcasts now, but like the lifestyle that a lot of those guys live without their dates, like. I guess I know because the one that I'm thinking of, he is able to stay afloat like through his Patreon. But like, dude, so many comedians are about to just like straight up get reset back to zero.
Yeah,
in a crazy way.
For sure.
And I'm here
Especially
for
like,
it, sis.
I mean, think of how many comedians like their parents just aren't gonna have the income to
pay for their
to pay for them their whole life anymore.
their Silver Lake apartment. Yeah, it's like it's great. It's
Hey.
awesome.
Look, when you start at zero, what can they take from you?
Nothing. Well, my car, but
Hey, you voluntarily gave up your car. Don't
no,
you
that's
forget
not true.
that.
Somebody took my keys, Brendan, and I think it was you. I think we got to the bottom of this a couple episodes ago.
Look, I didn't take your keys. You left them in a house.
My
You know
car. No, that's my car lifted itself like the Lorax. My car was too pure for this world. Nobody took my car. Nobody has kept track of the fact that I owe the state of California thousands of dollars in parking tickets. Mm-hmm. I Googled it. I searched it. There's no record of it at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's officially, there's no record of it at all.
Well, I'm happy for you.
I feel great.
You beat the system. All you had to do was not have a car or an address or any of the benefits of being a citizen
Yep. I signed up for Medi-Cal.
for 3 to 4 years. Oh, you did?
Yeah, did you know California is such a cool state? You don't even need like you don't even need proof that you live here to get Medi-Cal.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. Even I was getting
What are you going to get first?
I literally just did it because I convinced myself that I had coronavirus last night at like 3 a.m.
I mean, that's a good enough reason.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you would be fucked.
Complete. Oh yeah. Like,
They would hand you the bill and you'd be like, I can't pay this. And they would just instantly stab you.
with coronavirus.
They would grab a box cutter and just slash your throat. Throw this one down the chute.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I would be pretty fucked.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right.
All right. Goodbye.
Knock, knock, open up, it's me, the crazy, shady, faded fucker, so rock the G. See a lady, make a baby, lead her on in peace. Only time I give a fuck is for my own release. That's why I own these streets. Straight up, portfolio showing growth, fuck a pay cut. Yeah, you know I stay slut. Catch me in the spot, looping up for the self-suck. Oh fuck, I busted already, I'm coming bucket so heavy. My dream of cream coming steady, now my mouth open, I'm ready. I'm talking solo heavy petting on a Friday night. That talking bashing the bishop, more like Nantucket's delight. I'm taking all the time I need to do it just right. Got my candles in the fishnets cause it's on tonight. Oh that's right, it's time to fillet. No need to debate me, I suck until I go ooh wee and spray my white pee. I got that ski ski ski.